Good morning to all. I am Dr. T. Ramalakshmi, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce, Cardamom Planters Association College, Bodinayakanur. Today we are going to discuss about the title is Banking. First we have to discuss about the meaning of banking. The meaning of banking is finance is the lifeblood of trade, commerce and industry. Nowadays, the banking sector acts as the backbone of modern business. Development of any country mainly depends upon the banking system. A bank is a financial institution which deals with deposits and advances and other related services. It receives money from those who want to save in the form of deposits and it lends money to those who need it. The next heading is the definition of banking. The Oxford Dictionary defines a bank as an establishment for custody of money, which it pays out on customers' order. The Chambers 20th Century Dictionary defines a bank as an institution for the keeping, lending, and exchanging of money. Professor Kent defines a bank as an organization whose principal operations are concerned with the accumulation of the temporarily ideal money of the general public for the purpose of advancing to others for expenditure. The Banking Regulation Act of India 1949 defines banking as accepting for the purpose of lending or for investment of deposits of money from the public, repayable on demand or otherwise or withdrawable by check, draft order or otherwise. The Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 and the Banking Regulation Act 1949 govern the banking operations in India. The next heading is features and characteristics of banking. First one is dealing in money. The bank is a financial institution which deals with other people's money. The second heading is individual, firm, company. A bank may be a person, firm, or a company. A banking company means a company which is in the business of banking. Then acceptance of a deposit. A bank accepts money from the people in the form of deposits, which are usually repayable on demand or after the expiry of a fixed period. It gives safety to the deposits of its customers. It also acts as a custodian of funds of its customers. Then giving advances. A bank lends out money in the form of loans to those who require it for different purposes. Then payment and withdrawal. A bank provides easy payment and withdrawal facility to its customers in the form of checks and drafts. It also brings the bank money in circulation. This money is in the form of checks, drafts, etc. Then agency and utility services. A bank provides various banking facilities to its customers. They include general utility services and agency services. Then profit and service orientation. A bank is a profit seeking institution having service oriented approach. Then ever increasing functions. The banking is an evolutionary concept. There is continuous expansion and diversification as records the functions, services, and activities of a bank. Connecting link. A bank acts as a link between borrowers and lenders of money. Then banking business. A bank's main activity should be do the business of banking which should not be subsidiary to any other business. Name identity. A bank should always add the word bank to its name to enable people to know that it is a bank and that it is dealing in money. The next heading is significance of banks. What are the significance of banks? Number one, mobilizing saving for capital information. The second one is financing industry. Third one is financing trade. The fourth one is financing agriculture. The fifth one is financing consumer activities. The sixth one is financing employment generating activities. The seventh one is help in monetary policy. Then what are the types of banks? The banks is three types: commercial banks, regional rural banks, cooperative banks. The commercial banks are two types: scheduled banks, non scheduled banks. The scheduled banks are two types: Indian banks, foreign banks. The Indian banks are two types: public sector, private sector. The public sector are State Bank of India, then nationalized bank. Thank you.